Hello students. In this video, we will be reviewing adjectives and adverbs and their comparative and superlative forms. At the end of the video, we'll do a few practices to make sure it all makes sense. Let's get started. So, first of all, what is an adjective? An adjective describes a noun. For example, in the first sentence, the adjective intelligent describes the noun woman. What is an adverb? An adverb describes or modifies a verb, adjective, or other adverb. For example, in the first sentence, the adverb slowly describes how the man talks. Pause the video and review the chart on comparative adjectives. Remember to use the correct structure when forming comparative sentences. Michael is older than Sheila. My car is more expensive than his. Now pause the video to review the chart on comparative adverbs. Again, remember to use the correct structure. Michael runs slower than Sheila. Michael drives more carefully than Sheila. Pause the video to review the chart on superlative adjectives. When forming superlatives, don't forget to use the word the before the superlative adjective. Michael is the oldest child in his family. That was the easiest test I've ever taken. Now pause the video and review the chart on superlative adverbs. Again, pay attention to the structure of the superlative sentences. Of all her classmates, Linda works the hardest. She turned in the most carefully researched paper of anyone in the class. Another way to form a comparative is by using as on each side of an adjective or adverb. For example, Mike is as tall as John, meaning Mike and John are around the same height. Or Mike isn't as tall as John, meaning John is taller than Mike. You can also use as with adverbs. April works as quickly as Anne, meaning April and Anne work at the same speed. Let's practice writing comparative and superlative sentences. Look at the pictures of these three men. Write comparative and superlative sentences using the adjectives and adverbs at the bottom of the page. Pause the video while you write your sentences. There are many correct sentences you could have written, but let's go over some examples. For the adjective athletic, you could write, Kobe is more athletic than Albert. This is an example of a comparative. For the adjective accomplished, you could write, of these three men, Brad is the most accomplished actor. This is an example of a superlative. For the adverb seriously, you could write, of the group, Albert studies the most seriously. This is a superlative. For the adverb aggressively, you could write, Kobe plays basketball more aggressively than Brad. This is a comparative. Let's do another practice. Pause the video, read the question, and decide on the best answer. Which answer did you select? The correct answer is C. Sarah is shorter than Maria. The question is about height, so we can eliminate answer D right away. Remember that as tall as means the two people being compared are about the same height. However, in this sentence, it says almost as tall as and not quite, which implies that Sarah is not as tall as Maria. If Sarah is not as tall as Maria, that means she is shorter than Maria. Let's do one final practice. Pause the video, read the question, and decide on the best answer. Which answer did you select? The correct answer is D, the youngest. In this question, Sarah is one part of the group being compared to the rest of the group, so the answer should be in superlative form. Answers A and B are in comparative form, so they can be eliminated. Since Sarah's two siblings are older than her, she is not the oldest, she is the youngest. For more information on comparative adjectives and adverbs, visit the web link section on Blackboard.